Super Bowl.
Dude, I saw this game with you.
Don't remember that.
About the halftime show, that was legendary.
That was black AF.
Kicking off with Dr. Dre.
Snoop D-O double G.
Going to the woman, the incredible Mary J. Blige.
Don't look like she's 50.
50 Cent did look old though.
Facts. You know who didn't? Eminem, especially when he took that knee for us.
Facts. It was real cool to see though. We were all out there vibing with.
You know what my favorite part was though?
What was your favorite part?
When Dr. Dre brought out everybody and they did California Love.
The legend Tupac Shakur.
The GOAT. The GOAT.
Yes, did you know that his godmother was Assata Shakur?
Makes sense. His parents were Black Panthers.
I mean, in his whole history and his whole bloodline is activism and black power.
Oh yeah, I mean, look, you can hear it in all of his lyrics, but at the root of hip hop's core, it's black activism.
100%. I mean, it's sharing the black experience and having those different conversations, but through a form of music.
Poetry. And that's what he was. He was a poet. Not only that, but you know what I love most about Tupac?
How he uplifts women.
100%. His songs like
Black
Dear
women.
Mama, 100%. Dear Mama, Keep Your Head Up. Classics. Classics. We could learn something from that.
He really cared.
Oh man, yeah, well, you know what? It's time for us to make some changes. But you know what I love though?
Nah, I'll give you that one. That was good. Continue.
You know what pushed Tupac to be that great?
Biggie.
100%. He had company.
Exactly. You had the East versus the West. That's the hubs. That's where it started, and that's where the competition
Not only that, but Biggie was the first OG, the hip hop mogul.
Exactly. I mean, look at Jay-Z today
100%.
and how he's living.
All these rappers want to be like him.
Exactly. Setting the standard for it and really sharing that black experience as well.
You know what was coming after Tupac and Biggie at the time, though, right?
You're talking about Nas.
Nasty Nas.
Man who's been on a tear the last few years, too.
Ooh, he's dangerous right now.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I love about Nas, though?
Talk to me.
His lyricism, his storytelling, the way he talked about growing up in the Queensbridge projects.
I mean, the way that he would talk about the black experience and his black experience going through and bringing that to the mainstream.
Unlike any other. His songs like, I Know I Can.
Be what I want to be.
And if I work hard at it, I'll be where I want to be.
Oh, I didn't we were still going.
Oh yeah, we still going. And his other songs like One Mic, If I Rule the World, they still inspiring kids to this day. But you know what?
New music is too. He's still one of the few artists out there who's telling those stories and being that lyrical.
Well, he was the only one who held a light to Tupac and Biggie.
Facts. And still going today.
100%. You know what I really love about not just Nas, but just hip hop in that era in general.
I mean, how they brought black culture and black stories into the mainstream.
100%. You saw it bleeding into the NBA.
Facts.
You saw it bleeding into TV like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Space Jam.
Martin.
Yes, sir.
All amazing shows. And we still see it today. And that brought us some of the greatest, not just hip hop moments, but black moments.
Oh, 100%. Some of the greatest moments came from the 90s.
I know this is a little bit before the 90s, but 1998, when NWA came out with F the Police, right?
In Detroit, where beforehand they said, don't play the song, don't play the song. And then when they ended up doing it, cops came after them, arrested them, and there was violence from the police after that.
Well, that wasn't the only time black musicians were told not to play music depicting their livelihoods, right? So Billie Holiday.
Strange Fruit.
100%. She was told not to play it and was kicked out of all the clubs when she did.
And you even have it with Tupac too.
Soldier Story, when some dude was arrested, right? The vice president and the police were more worried about what the dude was playing than what was going on in the actual case.
Exactly, so they tried to come after Tupac for that and sued him too.
Well, what they're really doing is trying to silence black voices, black stories, black hardship.
Black history.
100%. But, you know, you had Public Enemy, Fight the Power in 1989. We've been doing this for a long time, man.
I know that you start expanding and having different aspects of the black experience being shown. You have Outkast coming from the South, bringing a little bit of funk into it.
Oh yeah, two dope boys in a Cadillac, Aquemini, Liberation, Rosa Parks. Oh!
And then you bring it back to today and you start looking at how people are still doing things like that, and you look at Kendrick at the Super Bowl.
Oh, he is completely influenced by everybody we named today. And you know what? I think we're gonna be all right.
I think we are.